Come on. What? Oh, you.
Welcome, proud parents of the 2025 graduating class. I'm C.G. Pacey, and I have had the honor of being the Vice President of our Student Council during the 2024-2025 school year. Today we paperclip the next step in our academic journey, and as Journey themselves said, "Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling." Indeed, this will be a moment that we never forget. As our time at Lloyd Harbor comes to an end, the best way to start off today is by the same way that we have started every day. Please rise and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance and singing a patriotic song. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Before we move on to the next part of the ceremony, I think it's important to reflect on the different life lessons that we learned from our time here at Lloyd Harbor. First of all, at Lloyd Harbor we learned how to and make friends, but we still learned even more. Also at Lloyd Harbor, we learned how to make the right choices at the right time. For example, from our mental health staff and other teachers, we learned to be an upstander and not a bystander. We learned to stop bullies and stand up for the person being bullied. Another lesson we will carry with us is knowing how to advocate for ourselves, especially asking for help when we need it. Lastly, thinking of you guys, I thought of a word that describes our time at Lloyd Harbor. That word is fire. The thing is, this word has a deeper meaning. F standing for fun, I standing for inspiring, R standing for remarkable, and E standing for enlightening. For all of you, I hope the rest of your lives are fire. And after all, I think we can say, "We are family." And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Shanahan to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, CJ. Good morning, and thank you all for being here with us today to celebrate the Lloyd Harbor School 6th grade class of 2025. Special thanks to our Board of Education, Superintendent Monastero, Assistant Superintendent Genevieve Lagatuda, Executive Director of Pupil Personnel, Nicole Schimpf, and our Lloyd Harbor staff for their unwavering support and mentorship of our students throughout the years. Thank you, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family, and friends for being with us today to celebrate this milestone in our students' lives. Your love and support has provided the foundation and the platform for guiding our amazing students in their tremendous accomplishments and achievements. To my 6th grade, grade 6 Lions, Lloyd Harbor class of 2025. Getting to know each of you this school year has been my joy and privilege. In my first year as principal at Lloyd Harbor School, I looked to you as leaders and I was rewarded. I quickly learned to rely on your modeling for our younger students, your willingness to jump in and get the job done, your priority to push yourselves academically and athletically, and your grit to persevere when you face challenges. Further, I have seen your personalities flourish as your talents and interests were brought to life in the many clubs and co-curriculars you enjoyed. Simply, you are an amazing class, and I am so proud to be your principal. As you embark on a new environment and the next stage of your life in your journey at the junior-senior high school, don't forget and be reminded of your hiker roots. Honesty, inclusivity, kindness, empathy, and respect. And then level up. There's a quote a colleague passed on to me that I would like to share. There's a few variations of it, but Angeles Arenas, a cross-cultural anthropologist and teacher, is the credited author. Show up, pay attention, tell the truth, do not be attached to outcomes. Show up. If you want a seat at the table, you must arrive on time and take your seat. Don't wait around for someone to offer it to you. Believe you belong and bring your best self. Your voice is powerful and it matters. The trick is finding ways to make others listen. Want to convince others that you belong? Show up, be present, do your research, speak with confidence, and take your seat. Pay attention. As I know you guys like music from the decades, let's see if you know this 80s movie quote. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Other people matter. Your relationships matter. Paying attention to the details matters. Listening, collaborating, supporting, being solution-oriented. All of these things are the keys to your success. Remember that seat at the table I was talking about? Paying attention to what matters will get you there. Tell the truth. Developmentally, it's well known that as young children, we often struggle with truth-telling. And then we learn, we grow from our mistakes, and eventually we grow out of that phase. Telling the truth, no matter what, is the pure definition of integrity. Doing the right thing, even when no one is looking or will know the difference. You will. Do not be attached to outcomes. Everyone here can tell you a story about how it was the twists and turns of life that led them here today. For even the best laid plans of mice and men often go awry. If you know how to make a plan, you will know how to adjust as needed as you go. So a personal story from me. There was one time in my life I was up for a job I was certain I was going to get. I had the degree, I had the skills, the attitude, the relationships. I had the seat at the table. Spoiler alert, I did not get that job. In that moment, I felt the wind was knocked out of me. I was overcome with emotion, overwhelmed that this meant something big for my life, even bad. My mentor then called me into his office. He told me he felt badly for me, and then he told me something I will never, ever forget. He said, "This may be the best job you never got." And all of a sudden, my perspective changed. I let go of the outcomes I had set so certain in my mind. I stood up, brushed off my pride, and said, "You know what? You may be right." And I have to tell you, I wouldn't be standing here with you today if things had gone differently for me. Show up, pay attention, tell the truth. Do not be attached to outcomes. Push, climb, dig deeper, carry. Whether it's moving molehills or mountains, just keep swimming. Ask for help when you need it. Look for ways to help others when you don't. Your chosen path will be what you make it, and you will adjust as needed. And truly, the sky is limitless. Remember, you will always be a Lloyd Harbor Lion. and lions roar, but Seahawks soar. Congratulations, Lloyd Harbor class of 2025 and the CSH class of 2031. Thank you. I would next like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Joseph Monastero.
Thank you, Ms. Shanahan. Good morning, students, family, faculty, staff, treasured friends. Welcome to the Lloyd Harbor Moving Up ceremony. Students, today marks both an ending and a new beginning, a turning of the page in the incredible story of your lives. It's a story we begin writing together since you first stepped into the school as curious kindergartners with backpacks nearly as big as you were. Some of you began your journey at Goose Hill Primary, some at other schools, and some of you at Lloyd Harbor. And now, for most of you, just like back at Goose Hill, you will come back together once more, united as one Harbor family at the junior-senior high school. Today, we celebrate that page turning and that exciting road ahead as you move forward with courage, friendship, and purpose towards the junior-senior high school. Take a breath and rewind with me to review some of the memorable events this year that prepared you for your new adventures. Your field day, where you and your friends laughed and played together. The Unity event, where Westside, you at Lloyd Harbor, and the 7th grade students came together as the new junior high family, playing ping pong, cornhole, ate food, and had a good time at your new home in the big school. Over the years, remember bingo nights, book fairs, art shows, coding showcases, the sneaker drive, concerts, and so much more. Every memory is just one part of the timeline of your history at Lloyd Harbor and Cold Spring Harbor. Please remember that time is sneaky. Just ask the class of 2025. Just last week, that class strode through your halls at Lloyd Harbor for one final time. They paused in front of artwork they created when they were your age, wondering how the calendar flipped so quickly. This morning, you might think being a senior is forever away. Believe me, it isn't. College visits, the prom, the senior banquet, and field day will arrive before you know it. Time hides in pizza Fridays, snow day videos, laughing with your friends, and making new ones. Then suddenly, you're the one adjusting your graduation cap in the field house, ready to receive your diploma and head off to another new adventure. Please don't wish these days away. Savor them. Every sunrise, every new adventure, they are unrepeatable. Moving up isn't just from Lloyd Harbor to the junior high, but it's a reset button. It's a chance to decide who you want to become. Even better, it's a reunion. The Lloyd Harbor Lions and the Westside Whalers will share classrooms, lockers, bleachers once more, just like you did in Goose Hill. Moving up to junior high, you will now have 9-period schedules. Your first apartment, also known as a locker, decorated with photos, mirrors, and pencils, dozens of clubs to choose from like robotics, music, science, the yearbook, newspaper, drama, chess, and so much more. Sports events for every season, like cross-country, basketball, swim, soccer, and more. As you cross the threshold into 7th grade, remember that success here isn't stamped always just on the report card. It is grown in the small, everyday moments when you choose effort over ease and curiosity over comfort. Suddenly, math problems have more variables. Soccer drills move a little bit faster, and the locker combination jams at the worst possible time. Those aren't wall blocking your path. They are weights in a mental gym designed to make you stronger. So adopt the single most powerful 3-letter word that will help you grow and become more powerful, the word yet. I didn't get this equation yet. I didn't nail down that trombone note yet. I don't feel confident speaking up in class yet. Each yet turns a temporary setback into an invitation to grow. Neuroscientists tell us your brain is like a set of Lego bricks. Every mistake, every retry, every late-night study group snaps in a new piece, building circuits that didn't exist the day before. Celebrate that construction zone. Ask for help. Give help. Keep stacking those bricks. When you open your locker, let it remind you daily that you hold the key. Inside are textbooks, also blank pages, waiting for new ideas, and extra space for courage, persistence, and kindness. Fill it wisely, and never lock away your willingness to try one more time. Parents, grandparents, friends, thank you for packing lunches, practice spelling words, driving to rehearsals, cheering until your voices cracked, and loving unconditionally through every triumph and tear-stained difficult challenge. Teachers, aides, counselors, nurses, custodians, cafeteria crew, bus drivers, your quiet daily dedication turned buildings into havens. Thank you for all of your hard work. Classmates, thank you for pulling each other up out of slumps, for sharing earbuds, snacks, secret handshakes, and your contagious laughter. You have proven that friendship is the best school supply. I have 3 promises I want you to tuck into your new locker or apartment. First, be curious. Let questions outnumber the answers. Join the club that interests you. Pick books that are above your comfort zone. Your brain is hungrier than you know. Be kind. Kindness needs no triumph, no uniform, and its trophy shelf never runs out of space. Hold doors open for others. Offer compliments. Include the students sitting by themselves into your activities. And be persistent. When homework piles high, practices feel endless, and the locker combo won't budge, pause, breathe, and try again. Every expert was once a beginner who refused to quit. Live these promises, and you won't merely chase success, you'll create it. Turn around and look at the classmates beside you. These are your future partners, your co-captains, your prom dates, and perhaps lifelong friends. That happens real quick. Be ready. Protect each other. Celebrate each other. Remind one another that tomorrow is wide open and waiting. 6th graders, you are ready. The junior-senior high school doors will swing wide in September, and inside is a world big enough for every dream you dare to dream. Enjoy the summer, recharge and laugh, then stride back and fall. Shoulders back, eyes bright, because we cannot wait to see and watch you rise and be excellent. From the Board of Education, myself, the staff, congratulations to the class of 2031. Go make us proud, and your next chapter starts now. Thank you. Okay. Next, I'd like to introduce the Student Council President, Maddie Dirks. Maddie?
All you have to do is dream. Good morning. My name is Maddie Dirks, and I'm the president of the Lloyd Harbor School Student Council. As I'm sure some of you probably know, I love basketball, and one of my favorite players is Caitlin Clark. The quote I opened with is what she shared after her NCAA Final Four game about her journey from being a young girl to the star that she is today. A reporter asked her if she had any advice for young people who look up to her. Reflecting on it, she said, "All you have to do is dream." As we sit here today, as soon-to-be 6th grade graduates, that cannot be more true. All we have to do is dream. Without a dream, Caitlin Clark wouldn't have been a pioneer for women's sports. Without a dream, Neil Armstrong wouldn't have stepped on the moon. Without a dream, Martin Luther King Jr. would not have fought for peace. And without a dream, our very own Seahawks girls basketball and lacrosse teams would not have won a state championship. As we step into our new chapter of life, all we have to do is dream. Dream about making new memories at the junior high. Dream about getting into your favorite college. dream about exploring the world with our friends from LHS, or even dream about winning our own state championship in the Seahawks uniform. It doesn't matter how crazy our ambitions may be, because if you dream it, anything is possible. And we can use what we learned at Lloyd Harbor to make those very dreams happen. As I reflect on my time at LHS, I'm extremely grateful. Grateful for all of the teachers, faculty, and staff that have helped us become the leaders we are today. Grateful for Mrs. Massimo, Mrs. Shanahan, and Mr. O'Rourke for making Lloyd Harbor School feel like home. Grateful for Mr. Crane for his funny facial reactions, his amazing teaching, and his packing tape for when my shoe broke. Grateful for Miss Burchell, even though I didn't have her, but from what I've heard by her own students, for her memorable Halloween costume, her heated Jeopardy games, and her ability to make math and social studies fun. Grateful for Mrs. Skirby for her interesting stories, her need for the room to be clean, and her thorough writing and social studies knowledge. Grateful for Miss Young for her fun Friday moments, her fun classroom atmosphere, and her understanding of math and science. Grateful for my fellow student council officers, CJ Pacey, Riley Lubin, and Annabelle Kelly, as well as our moderators, Mrs. Cooper and Mrs. Glass, for helping make LHS a better place for all. For every member of the Lloyd Harbor School community that I've crossed paths with during the past 5 years, I am grateful for you. Most importantly, I'm grateful for you guys, my fellow classmates of the Lloyd Harbor School class of 2025, for the memories we made on School Lane that will truly last a lifetime. Using what we learned at LHS, we can make our dreams a reality. At Lloyd Harbor, we have learned the value of hard work. Whether it was preparing for concerts, grinding through our endangered species book, or even getting through COVID during our first year at Lloyd Harbor, we have learned that the best way to do something is by doing it with 100% effort. In addition, at Lloyd Harbor, we have learned the power of collaboration. Through writing songs together for our Ancient Egypt project, competing as a team on field day, or coming together as a school for a cause larger than ourselves by supporting Charlie Mack, we have learned, as Helen Keller said, alone we could do so little, together we could do so much. Finally, at LHS, we have learned the importance of having fun. No matter if we were going to Wicked on Broadway, competing in the Holly Rocks game show, or heading to Philadelphia to learn about the history of our country, we have realized that having fun is always the most important thing, no matter what we do in our lives. Without a dream, I wouldn't be standing here giving this speech today. No dream is too big or too small. Using what we've learned at LHS, the value of hard work, the power of collaboration, and the importance of having fun, we can make all of our dreams come true. As a wise man once said, shoot for the moon, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. So, Lloyd Harbor School, class of 2025, let's keep dreaming.
Thank you, Maddie. Now I'd like to introduce the Harbor Tones. Harbor Tones, please rise and take your places. proud Harbor Tones, please take your seats. Good morning, families. I'm Miss Skirby. Today we celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our sixth graders as they transition to the junior high school. All of these wonderful students have shown exceptional dedication and growth this year. This class's commitment to Lloyd Harbor has been evident each and every day as these students have served as the LHTV morning news team, chaperones to other schools, bus assistants, student council representatives, school ambassadors, field day helpers, school store salespeople, rising second grade parents, and student tour guides, and so many more. As a long-standing tradition, every year at our moving up ceremony, we honor individual students who have excelled in service, spirit, sportsmanship, and embody our school values. Selecting these awardees is a challenging task, which involves many faculty and staff members. As you can imagine, it's very difficult to narrow down, especially with such a remarkable sixth grade class. Many students deserve recognition. Today, I am privileged to celebrate a few of them. Let's start with the first award. The Physical Education Zone Award, which highlights excellence in sportsmanship. In addition, this award is presented to students who exemplify leadership and have a passion for learning through physical activities. For the Nassau County recipients, the names are Morgan Cachetta and Chase Lonziak. Amazing job, guys. The Suffolk County recipients are Madeline Dirks and John Nielsen. Congrats, guys. I would now like to welcome Joseph Lamo from the Lions Club to present our next award.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Joe Lamo. I'm a Cold Spring Harbor resident, parent, and president of the Cold Spring Harbor Lions Club. Many of you may be familiar with the Lions. The club members give back to our community by running events such as the Children's Fishing Derby, Easter egg hunt, and we decorate Main Street with American flags on the federal holidays. We raise money for various causes, focusing on the Guide Dog Foundation. I'm here today on behalf of the Lions to present the John Newell Award. John Newell came to Cold Spring Harbor in 1923, and for 35 years was a teacher and principal of the district. He was also a charter member of the Lions Club, which began in 1954. He was an exemplary citizen who gave back to the community, both as an educator and through his volunteerism. Today, we recognize a student who has shown strong commitment to helping others in his community. He has completed over 45 hours of community service focused on projects helping veterans, cleaning parks, and volunteering at various children events. One project especially meaningful to him was working with Wreaths Across America, which honors families of fallen soldiers. He's also a proud member of the Sea Cadets of Long Island, showing leadership and dedication. On behalf of the Cold Spring Harbor Lions, we're thrilled to present the John Newell Award to an outstanding young citizen, Finian Cunningham. "45 hours of community service." Amazing.
Congrats, Finn. Next is the Honorable Triple C Award. This is given to a student who embodies the spirit of the 3 C's: character, courage, and commitment. Honestly, some years it's very easy to choose the honoree for this award, but not this year. There are so many students moving up who shine in these areas. But one really has stood out through her time here at Lloyd Harbor. Today, it is a great honor to recognize Farah Griesmeyer as the recipient of the Triple C Award. Farah, could you stand with me for a second, babe? This is in recognition of the courage, commitment, and character she has personally shown throughout her time here at Lloyd Harbor School. Farah may not always seek the spotlight, but those who know her well recognize the strength in her quiet, the steady determination, and kindness that she brings into every room she enters. Farah shows courage, not through loud words, but through consistent action. When faced with a challenge, she doesn't look down. Instead, she leans in. Whether it's a tough assignment or an unfamiliar situation or a moment that calls for extra effort, Farah meets that moment with a calm confidence and a genuine desire to grow. And she does so modestly. In addition, her commitment is just as evident. Farah gives her best in her schoolwork, but more importantly, to the people around her, both friends and teachers alike. She's dependable, thoughtful, and the kind of classmate who makes any group stronger. Her teachers and peers know that when Farah says she'll do something, she follows through with heart, focus, and a humble persistence that motivates others. Lastly, but above all, Farah is a young woman of inspirational character. Every day, she lives out our hiker values of LHS with integrity. She treats others with respect, she leads by example, and shows us all what it means to be the person of true substance. Farah, we are so proud of you. You may not have expected this today, but that's part of the reason why you deserve it so much. Please know this award reflects everything you've worked for and everything you are. We can't wait to see where your journey takes you next. Congratulations. And now, welcome back Ms. Shanahan to present our final award.
Thank you, Mrs. Skirby. It is my honor, pride, and privilege to carry on the tradition and the prestige of the Principal's Award at LHS. This year, there are 2 recipients. These individuals embody the LHS hiker values of honesty, inclusivity, kindness, empathy, and respect. They are the definition of integrity, and their leadership was critical to the functioning and the well-being of Lloyd Harbor School this year. The first recipient is one of the most laser-focused, high-achieving, and fierce yet charismatic students I have known. Her ability to bring humor and high levels of efficiency and a can and will do attitude to any situation sets her apart from others. This is a student I would truly trust with any task or feat. There is nothing she cannot do. I look forward to following her journey and accomplishments at the junior-senior high school. Congratulations, Maddie Dirks. The next person and the next recipient of the Principal's Award is a person who embodies positive energy paired with a make-it-happen mindset. His witty banter, creativity, inclusivity of others, drive to succeed, and fun-loving spirit has been the cornerstone of his leadership at Lloyd Harbor School. His ability to bring people together, even adding whole class song lyrics to his graduation speech, will not soon be forgotten. Congratulations, CJ Pacey. Lastly, I would certainly be remiss if I did not also recognize all of our amazing sixth grade students. They truly are a wonderful class, and I really look forward to seeing them in lights at the junior senior high school. We're truly proud of each and every one of you. I would next like to introduce our graduation orchestra. Please rise, orchestra. And take your seats in the pit. Thank you. Thank you, graduation orchestra. Very well done. Take your seats back on the stage, please. Next, I would like to invite our sixth grade teachers up. We are getting our screen in place for a student-driven special surprise portion of our celebration today. And first up, I would like to introduce Mr. Crane.
Good morning, families. It is my honor and privilege to introduce my class 6C. 6C, please rise. Jace Birnbaum. Violet Sinar. Jay Dagley. Lilia Effman. Trevor Gillum. Theo Klein. Olivia Leeds. Addison Leopardi. Emma Logia. Genevieve Manji. Nathaniel Melrose. Calista Pappas. Dexter Renner. Beatrix Santoli. Eli Siegelbaum. Anthony Surecki. Britton Travaglianti. Caden Weber. Elena Zane. And last but not least, Vivian Zuckley. Congratulations, 6C. Please take a seat.
Good morning, I'm Ms. Pershall, and I'm honored to be reading the names from my homeroom. 6 Pershall, please rise. Alexandra Backman. Giacomo Bosco. Sydney Chickarell. Olivia Comber. Amelia Sinar. Leah D'Ambrosio. Waylon Helfer. Daniel Hodorkovsky. Ashley Melrose. Laura Ann Meyerhands. Joaquin Melendez. William Morin. Brendan O'Connor. Carolina Shelihovsky. Alexandra Torres. James Vitale. And last but not least, Henry Whalen. Congratulations, 6P. Please take your seats. I'd also like to recognize that Amelia Imanova couldn't be here for the ceremony today, but congrats to Amelia as well. I'd now like to introduce Miss Murray.
Good morning. I'm Miss Murray, representing both Miss Skirby and myself as I read the names from our homeroom. 6S, please rise. Anthony Belcastro. Morgan Capps. Emma Cerrone. Blake Cody. Finn Cunningham. Karina Dagley. Dylan Driscoll. Logan George. Julian Gill. Everly Golgolski. Morgan Cachetta. William Kelly. Lola Kubi. Chase Lonazak. Lauren McCabe. Robert Paduano. Isla Pasavia. Hudson Powell. River Selling. Harper Sobel. Congratulations, 6S. Please take your seats. I'd now like to introduce Miss Young.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Young. Last but not certainly, and not least, I'm honored to be reading the students from my homeroom. 6Y, please rise. Campbell Benvenuti. Grayson Capps. Piper DeSoy. Luca DiPaolo. Madeline Dirks. Owen Einhorn. Atlas Glogolski. Farah Griesmeyer. Henry Hartopoulos. G.I. Verone. Annabelle Kelly. Brent Lopez. Riley Lubin. Madeline McWilliams. Luka Milovanovic. John Nielsen. CJ Pacey. Elle Stein. Audrey Touchard. And Micah Weinstock. Congratulations, 6Y. You can take your seats.
Families, friends, let's give one more round of applause to congratulate all our 6th grade Lloyd Harbor graduates. For closing remarks, I'd like to call up Annabelle Kelly and Riley Lubin to the podium.
Good morning. I'm Riley Lubin, the Lloyd Harbor Schools treasurer for the 2024 to 2025 school year. I can't believe I'm currently standing here with all of the people I care about. These past 5 years have been an experience I will never forget, and all of our 6th grade students have improved so much over the course of this year. And the truth is, we would not have been able to do it without all of our staff's help. This year, I have learned how to become a better student and a great friend. But without my teachers, I would not be the person I am today. I would first like to thank all of my previous teachers who have led me to this milestone. Thank you, Mrs. Young, Ms. Burchell, Mrs. Skirby, and Mr. Crane for supporting all of us students throughout the 6th grade year. With you guys cheering us on, we know that everything will be all right. And we are ready for the next part of our journey. As we take our next steps forward, our special teachers will always hold a special place in our hearts. They have contributed their help through our time at LHS. Ms. Fiola and Mr. Toscano have taught us to keep on moving forward, no matter what challenges are thrown our way. Mrs. McLaughlin has taught me to look at life through a different perspective, using our own creativity and a new passion. Senorita Rivadeneira has educated me in many cultures. Even though I may not be fluent in Spanish, I was taught to be fluent with my heart. Mrs. O'Donnell, Mrs. Deal, and Mrs. Hastings have taught us how to research properly and the importance of being safe on the internet. Last but not least, our music teachers, Mrs. Goodwin, Mrs. Rodden, and Mrs. Daniel Rosenblatt, taught us that music can bring joy, bring healing, and be there when we need calm. We will cherish all of the lessons you guys have taught us. All staff have been amazing, but I'd like to give a very special thank you to Mrs. Perez. You've not only helped me physically, but you've helped me become a better person. My years at Lloyd Harbor would not be the same without you. Thank you also to our custodians and security guards for making this school a safe environment and keeping it nice and clean. Lastly, thank you Mr. O'Rourke and Mrs. Shanahan for making this year the best year ever. As you can see, we have an amazing staff at LHS who have guided us through our academic journey at Lloyd Harbor. Congratulations to my classmates and to all of our staff for making this dream become a reality. And now I'll pass it on to Annabelle Kelly.
Hi everyone, my name is Annabelle Kelly, and I had the honor of serving as Lloyd Harbor Schools Secretary for the 2024-2025 school year. As we come to the close of our ceremony today, I have been tasked with one of the most important roles, thanking the people who we couldn't have done this without. On behalf of this year's 6th grade class, as we stand here ready to transition to junior high, we simply need to say thank you. Parents, you've been our rock and have been with us at every step of the way throughout our time at Lloyd Harbor. You've been our biggest supporters. Every early morning, tough grade, tough day, good grade, and not so good one too. But more than anything, you've taught us the importance of having a kind heart. You've shown us that being thoughtful, caring, and respectful matters just as much as any achievement. You've You've taught you've taught us how to treat others the way we want to be treated, and that kindness isn't a weakness, it's a strength. Another huge support has been, of course, our PTG for organizing the Scholastic Book Fair, Holiday Boutique, and Fall Festival, as well as all class parents throughout all of our years at Lloyd Harbor. Donating time and effort, collecting materials to make crafts to make our year fun and exciting. I also want to thank the 6th grade committee for making it fun outside of school too, as they've organized the James Joseph fishing boat, the adventure park, and the 2 school dances. Thank you. And lastly, while I have the time up here, I would like to thank my own family for pushing me to my fullest and never letting me quit. My family motto is Kelly's Never Quit, and this means a lot to me, reminding me to never quit and overcome every challenge with courage and love. Parents, as you can see, we couldn't have done this without you. So to you parents and classmates, congratulations on this huge milestone. Lloyd Harbor, class of 2025, please rise. We did it!
Thank you, Annabelle. Wonderful job. Parents, your children will meet you in the lobby. We are going to process out at this time. Once again, congratulations, Lloyd Harbor class of 2025.
You're watching Varsity Media, New York's high school sports network.